Undefeated when signed out of Guadalajara, Mexico back in 2016. Alexa Grasso realized the world title in 2023, and we've had a front row seat to her incredible development, skill for skill, as talented as any 125-pound fighter in the world.
So much talent. You can watch when she's in her stance, the way that she moves, the confidence that she moves with. You know that this young lady has been fighting her entire life, and ever since she went up to 125. Again, going up in weight class, not cutting all that weight.
Right.
We saw the true Alexa Grasso. Tonight, she looks to get another win in a career that's been filled with them.
And of course, her uncle Francisco Grasso and Diego Lopez entrenched in the corner. Alessandro Costa's there as well, and not forgetting you. Big fight for Grasso here tonight. Well, it is absolutely crazy to look at the top 10 in this UFC women's flyweight division right now. There is so much depth, so much talent, a wealth of #1 contender types, and yet this woman, this champion, has distanced herself from that path.
This is one of those weight classes where stability has been the word. Because for a long time, Valentina Shevchenko reigned atop the division, and now she is doing the same thing. She is ruling this division with an iron fist. And that is because she is one of the most skilled fighters in the UFC. She can do it all, and she loves being called champion.
And in an era in which champions are calling out their challengers, she's not doing any of that. She says, I'll fight them all. Next in line gets her crack tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tail to tape for this flyweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Alexa Grasso. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the world, Manon the Beast Fiorot.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here we go from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, and wherever we are in the world, most fighters on this roster, to a man, to a woman, they want the chance at some point to make this walk here in Vegas.
You absolutely want to fight in Las Vegas. Before it was the MGM Grand, it was the Mandalay Bay. Now it is the T-Mobile Arena, the most beautiful arena in the world, and the home to the biggest UFC fights right now. From international fight leagues, championship fights all across the board, you come to T-Mobile.
As she misses with the left punch there. Oh, pinpoint cross landing by Grasso. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
Man, she is a sniper with that right hand, John. She does it so effortlessly. She is so good at finding a way to land that cross.
Man, she got blasted by that punch a moment ago.
Yeah, she's got to pay attention.
All right, early round 1 action here. Some high-level striking, but also some risk mitigation by both of these women.
You got to think, though, there's like a lot of pressure on you when you get into a championship fight. You don't want to mess it up. So I understand the more cautious approach.
Well, of course, we've made a lot about Grasso's grappling improvements, but the boxing world is her bread and butter.
Absolutely. Look at the hands, John. She's so disciplined in the way that she approaches boxing, moving side to side, creating angles. She's high level.
2 minutes to go here in round 1. Feint left there by Grasso. Tries the flying knee to no avail. Both fighters land simultaneously.
Another strike to the body.
There's a right cross now from Grasso.
Always coming from the right position. Hands are where they're supposed to be. Feet are where they're supposed to be. It's all boxing for Alexa Grasso, and that's shown in another cross landing.
Seconds to go in the round. All right, well, what a round it was. You know, she kicks like a mule, and that kicking game was on full display in that round, champ.
And you see the damage that it's done to her opponent. Her opponent's limping back to the corner. She's moving much more slowly as the fight is going on. That was a great game plan developed by her and her coaches.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Round 2 here to decide the UFC Women's Flyweight Championship. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Oh, tremendous footwork on display by her there.
Yeah, beautiful countering, beautiful slipping, beautiful movement. It all starts with the feet, though. Before her head can move off that center line, she's got to be active with her feet. That's exactly what she did.
Fighter meeting, she talked a lot about just fighting on instinct, finding that zone, and she is doing exactly what she set out to do.
Very rarely does a fighter deliver on everything they say. This young lady is doing that and more.
And again, she slips off the center line, avoids the contact. Great head movement, really, from her the entire fight tonight.
Great head movement. You can see that in the gym. They got the rope tied to 2 posts in the boxing ring, and she's moving side to side, working that drill. She's a very hard person to land a clean strike with.
Hook to the head there by Fiorot.
John, she is hurt very, very bad. I cannot believe how well she set up that head kick. Now, she needs to find the finish. Oh my goodness, what an elbow.
Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially round.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She's gonna have to close the door if she gets...
Elbow there lands. 30 seconds to go in round 2. Fiorot's eye now closing up.
that just landed.
Entertaining scrap so far. All right, so there's the end of the round. She has a cut on her lip. That much is obvious. We'll see if the cut man can get in there, shut that thing down, and prevent it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. Well, at some point, she's going to have to shore things up defensively. Let us get you some replays and show you some strikes that led to all that damage.
Just beautiful striking on display, but it's easy to look like this whenever your opponent just refuses to move their head. She was able to land and land at will, and now you see all that swelling on her opponent's face.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Big, straight left. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll. Straight there, DC, and now her opponent may be seeing stars at this point.
Her opponent's seeing stars. Her opponent's hurt. She has to really get after her now and try to find that kill shot.
Good block there by Fiorot. Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, hook to the head by Fiorot. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Look at that lead hand. She lands the hook yet again, and defensively, a lot to be desired on the other side.
I mean, you've got to get better. You cannot eat these lead hooks over and over like this. But hats off to this young lady.
Champ, there it is again. That lead left hook lands flushly for Grasso.
She's a high-level boxer, John, so when you try and attack her, she knows she can check you with that lead left hook.
Fiorot's torso. Oh, my goodness. Right up the gut she lands.
She landed the... She became the world champion. Hats off to the new queen.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 10 seconds of the 3rd round. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Alexa Grasso.
All right, you heard it there from Bruce Buffer. Buff, careful on the stairs down, man. But Alexa Grasso, your winner by TKO, and really played to her strengths well here tonight.
She did. You know, she knows that her boxing is going to